I just came to say hello. Hey y'all, it's me, Elohai. Back at it again. I've been feeling like I need to just kind of start recording a bit more. I've been recording some videos, so this might be a combination of things I've recorded over the month. Forgive me for this being all over the place. I appreciate anyone just watching just to watch too, just to vibe. Hope you're doing well. I hope your new skills and things that you didn't feel like were skillful are starting to show up in a way that's more empowered. I hope like you do start to feel more like you're embodying your divine self more. I hope you start to feel like people get you more, like less misunderstood, or that doesn't even bother you. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to you in general for existing, because the world's crazy. This is a crazy little life. This game we're playing, this is weird. It's really fun, but it's also like strange. So someone keeps saying nosy, not like nosy, but okay, we're going back. Another reason why I feel like me doing tarot and stuff is not in alignment, because it feels nosy, it feels gossipy, just to give out these things and not have any like real problem solving to do with it. But it doesn't make sense to problem solve through a screen. Like if you're doing a collective message, I'm not a therapist, so I don't know what the fuck like I think that's what I'm like struggling, because I know like maybe it's like me trying to understand healing and how to be like a rainbow warrior in the sense to like anchor in these light codes, these healing information, but it's being like taught and bounced around in like divination matters, channeling matters. And that's why usually when I do post, like I feel like the messages are more just like talking about liberation and enlightenment and trying to score big on like knowledge and wisdom, rather than just me showing off that I can tap into collective conscious and see that some of you are going through hard times and not going through hard times. Like it just feels kind of like eerie, because even me as like a viewer of other people's channels and willingly like allowing myself to watch random things on TikTok of people getting messages, it can feel not off, but it's like what really is all this at the end of the day? What really is being said at the end of the day? How is this bringing that much clarity if it can also bring frustration? But discernment still again seems to be wanting to be factored in, and appreciating discernment, but it's like where do I stand in this? Because even if I came on here and taught about wax scrying, like some of you might have never seen someone do a wax scrying or use like water as a tool for divination, I still even feel like for some reason that would be me stepping out of character, because personally I don't even do magic the same way that I used to be very heavily involved in like different occult practices and trying to just explore my witchy side. I don't even do that anymore. Like I'm shocked I have candles been going for a week, because haven't even been using candles, and now I know how to make candles. Like it's just a very like weird exploration point. I feel like I'm supposed to say that, and again, like maybe this channel is more of an ongoing vlog of how things are reoccurring and changing, and maybe that makes someone else feel like during their spiritual development less alone. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be in a position to offer that. But I really want to know what else I can offer, because I feel like me just pulling cards and telling you your boyfriend ain't shit, your girlfriend ain't shit, or like you're being stalked is just weird. It's just fucking weird. It's just weird. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I don't want to be on here and be preachy and be like, you need to believe in that. But I just don't want to be preachy. I don't want to tell you what to believe in. I don't want to tell you your beliefs are not shit. Because at the end of the day, we're all on unique paths. And there's probably a reason why you believe certain things, or why some people don't do alchemy for a long time and then might transfer to a different form of alchemy. Because it's not like I'm not doing shit. I'm just not doing it in the way when I thought I started this channel I was going to be expressing myself and showing up. But anyways, it's just more of like, what exactly is supposed to be the role. And I'm hearing like nah, snore. And usually like that's like the universe telling me like wake up, wake up, wake up, like but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be waking up to, because it still feels like everything is supposed to be explored together, like me just allowing myself to be vulnerable and just talk. The only thing to do, the only thing to do is jump over the moon. Okay, the one that just fell. You are never alone. Believe. Some of you are not feeling as supported, maybe in the physical reality and the spiritual realms. This is not a favorite feeling. This is a weird kind of, some of you might consider it cycle, just period of time, having a weird time like mingling, getting to the bottom of the truth, like trying to understand and express your discernment. While others might think you're being ignorant, you're actually extremely on point, and your intuition is showing you what is a bad thing, what is not meant for you. Not that it needs to be like, oh, terrible, bad versus good. Not even like that. Just knowing your discernment is making sure that you're going towards the thing that it's going to be more on your unique path to push you forward into things that make more sense for your alignment, for your life, for your like hospitality, like how you're kind to others, how you're seeing others, not as separate, as like more empowering, not in alignment. Oh, I keep hearing get out of here. That's not for you. Like you're not seeing as a clue. It's 144 on that. Your angels will only give you challenges that you're capable of handling. It just seems like, again, going back to discernment and noticing how strong your ability to catch on to like your voice in your head telling you, please don't do that, not right now, consider this, because sometimes it's like a weird quirky path that the universe is trying to help guide you on, so you can have like a more expressive, more entertaining moment with yourself, with others, maybe even feeling like you have a superpower because of how like gorgeous everything just seems to be set up. Like it's like you got invited to like a show or movie that is starring you as the main character, and now you have this cool like sideshow character come in, and the only reason you got there is because you decided to trust your intuition and do something that might not have been as logical to other people at the time, because like even the way it was expressed, maybe it was expressed in music or watching someone else's videos, or doing tarot, pulling cards is coming out again. Allowing yourself to be comfortable with going through different cycles of tools and not using tools, and finding certain versions of Bibles and books and different texts, different sacred literature, or even just like self-improvement, certain like diving deep into certain interesting things you might want to consider for the future, like coding or crypto, NFTs is coming out, stocks, accounting, a lot to do with financial stability and freedom coming out, even gardening, skincare, taking care of yourself more, just like allowing yourself to be free in how that wants to flow, and not trying to feel like you're not being supported because the universe is making it very clear what is not meant for you. It might feel like a lot at once. It might feel like ouch for some of you. But again, you can handle this more than you think. The beauty you will seek will resonate in nature. So when you do need to get out of your comfort zone is what I'm hearing. You're going to start creating new comfort zones, new paths, new unique paths, like little, I keep seeing like little like flowers and daisies like blowing on a wish on those, what are those called? Those types of flowers you blow on. I don't know what they call it right now, sorry. You know you can do it though. You know you can do it. I'm using, Spirit wanted me to use cards, and I never use cards anymore, so this is kind of like getting out of my comfort zone that used to be my comfort zone. So I think some of you are going to be bouncing around doing the dance, Shiva's dance of life. Just really feeling more important, more handsome, I'm hearing, more self-empowered, just really like grounding yourself a bit more right now seems important. Like a lot of positive mindsets, wants to grow, letting certain things just be completely destroyed so you can create a new path of abundance for yourself. It's more important you get more grounded. We're a lot uncentered right now. Oh. Can we not? No, skippable. Not gonna get into that. Don't want to. Not important. Not in alignment. Not comfortable with that type of discussion. No boundaries were set. Now you're confused. Trying to feel more dedicated to one specific cause or reason to support something. The cards I pulled out, I haven't used cards in a while, but the cards I pulled out were the flute, air element, trouble, and tattoo fairy. It's a lot of like badass energy. It's a lot of like, can't fuck with me. I am literally floating through life. But I see I want to be a bit more spicy. I recognize I am trying to be a little bit more clever and feel like no boundaries will be outsourced to someone else deciding things for me. No way, especially if it comes through maybe like you're trying to get source to tell you something. You want to feel like an inner guidance tell you something, but instead like it might go against what you're used to, maybe what other people are saying online, or like classmates, public figures, just things that they support, and you feel like you should be gravitating towards that because you've accepted you're a part of this team, or you have a block, like a blockage in your framework thinking you need to be a certain way, like to operate a certain way all the time, but you absolutely do not. And instead it's important to really let your inner source, the inner higher power, inner creative power that you possess, you handle, you embody, to really let it shine right now, to not skip over it in what it's telling you, to not be too demanding for certain answers if it's not coming through as clearly, because sometimes it's almost like abstract, like sometimes like you might have even guidance for what you're eating, what you're choosing to listen to, what you choose to watch, who you choose to text back at a certain time. Sometimes you might feel a push and a pull, and this is on purpose because it's really helping you see how like pure and enjoyable and entertaining certain, like, you may say timelines if you want, this just the life experience overall, what it's trying to grow into, how clever each little step can be. I'm also getting forget me not. All of these have been like purple, and I saw 311 on that. Purple and blue, but mainly all this purple though, and it feels just like this. I even felt very strongly to put on blue. Like, it's these tiny things that like help us see small symbols, small signs, small understandings. Like for me, the color blue is very grounded, and here is knowledge. Here is time to see and understand something differently, or see what it is as a whole, as abstract, as a small like little friction, as a tension, and then watch it turn into something more loving, that is more comfortable. Yeah, but we can't like skip over these things. Like, it's smart to sometimes be not a smart ass, but like snobby, not even snobby. Like, maybe it's some of you at times feel like there's like a push and pull in that direction and it doesn't quite make sense. And the balancing act, please understand these colors are connected for one message, and that's the beauty of it. That's something I forgot a lot about using cards, because I haven't been using cards to do messages in a while, but that's something that's just so beautiful, is just to look at the artwork and see how things are layered on top of each other, because that in itself is clever to me. That in itself like shows a statement of how different messages come through for different messengers. And also, like, I've talked about this more than once, I believe, on this channel, but just like seeing how I was almost thinking like pilots, like we're all different crews. It seems like we all have different destinations. So when we're traveling, when we're channeling, we speak about certain subjects more than others might. Other people might be able to have certain messages of this flavor, while others have this type of like tone, to like tonic frequency going on. Like, I just think that's so beautiful to witness and watch. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy like seeking out other channelers and psychics and people who practice divination or don't want to call it divination, or just praying. I like hearing that too, because even that in itself just shows like how spirit speaks, how spirit expresses itself. I just find that highly fascinating. But that's just me and my little vessel, what we find cool at the time. I feel like resentless is coming out. Resentless, resentful. Like resent less though. Less. Do I do? What can I do? You feeling a bit flustered? Not sure why you're reacting to certain things that way emotionally? Why does this hurt me? Why does this confuse me? Why do I feel like I'm judging my intuition? Why can't I just flow with this? Why am I getting frustrated about how much I'm getting paid? Why am I getting frustrated about how I'm treated? Why? Why do I feel like a disgrace in some ways for doing certain things, or having certain mistakes that are so small in the end? Why? Why do I want to flex? Why do I want to be a minimalist? Why do I want to embrace kinky curls? Why do I want to embrace my culture more? Understand my ancestors more? Why do I want to feel empowered and feel like I have such a powerful voice and becoming such a powerful being? Why? Why? Why do I just want to take off? Why do I feel like my glow up has not already happened? Why? Why? Why do I even need anything? If all my basic things are met, why do I feel like my guidance hasn't provided for me all the time? Why? Why? I'm seeing like Sesame Street, like little monsters. What? Sometimes I think it's just like something full-time available. I'm seeing like the Dracula from Sesame Street, but I'm also seeing like full-time availability. Let me see if I can get more into this. I'm trying to understand. The fucking world right now can actually help you feel more empowered. What? Hard to say, but it's like feeling like royalty, feeling like, ooh, this is all for me. Truman Show, just for me. But you're not enjoying it though. It's for you. You're not enjoying it. It's for you. Doesn't seem off. Doesn't seem off. Don't you just want to blame it on like an AI program and be like, it's your fault. It's your fault I'm so distracted and don't feel nurtured or supported. It's your fault, algorithm. Don't you want to fight it? Don't find it effective. Don't find it helping with gaining things like subscribers, followers, likes, attention, retweets, like Reddit posting, arguing just for arguing's sake, trolling just to troll. Oh man, misplacing some energy here. It's not to judge you. I'm just like, don't do that. I want to do something else. Stop bothering people. Stop being so worried about what other people are doing. Anyways. I'm a genie in the bottle, baby. Gonna rub me in the right way, honey. Oh. Just don't do it. Just don't worry about it too much. Stop worrying about other people. I'm saying this as someone who also has to deal with this in my mind. Stop worrying about other people. Just be bold, dude. Be pure, be bold, be you. Even if you don't want to be pure, just do you. Just do you. Just do you. We're going off into something. Like, we're really pushing it right now. We're really pushing forward to advance some energy a little bit faster. We need to transform it. Oh my gosh. My pendulum is going on wacko mode. It's like helicopter crazy. This is when I know some shit is up, dude. Because I can make my pendulum go like this. I don't know if you can tell. But my hand is up. And it's just going to keep going. I can like keep moving around. And it's going to keep building energy. Personally, I feel like an emperor when I be doing this. I know I'm transmuting. I know there's a big rush of, we like to call them large objects in my frameworks that really need to be organized real fast. And maybe some of you have been doing this in a way, obviously that's not as flashy as a pendulum swinging upside down. But you're still so powerful, and how you choose to manipulate your thoughts, the freedom that you bring yourself, the liberation you can bring yourself, the energization you are capable of doing through breath work in your vessel, in your body, being able to transfer things into a form of love, of higher power, of higher consciousness, of expansion of knowledge is so fucking cool, dude. Don't let the lack mindset distract you or make you think that you're not interpreting things as well as you would hope so, like not seeing symbols, synchronicities the right way. That's okay. It's okay. Some of you might be like feeling like, oh, there's probably a reason for some of this. Some of you are actually on the wrong path. Not like, oh my god, you're fucking up everything, but like you're being shown what discernment is through your experience. You're being shown, okay, when I click on this, I feel a little off, even though I used to watch this YouTuber all the time. But for some reason, when I watch their videos now, something feels off. Like, and that's because you're doing the wrong thing. Your higher self, your own intuition is like, yo, dude, you could really be spending your time doing something else. Like, this is actually kind of showing you that some energy does need to be removed over time. Some energy, even though it's playful and at the right place, right time, it made sense at some point in time, but we have to be okay with knowing certain things keep changing and feeling secure that we're gravitated towards now is helping us get more miracles, experience more blessedness, experience more effortless moving, living. Life shouldn't feel hard all the time. It's not what we're supposed to be doing right now. It's not how it's supposed to be. Even though things can be chaotic on the outside, you on the inside can be stable. You on the inside can feel like, okay, I got this. So don't worry so much. Easy to done, easy to be done. How so? How's way? Someone's saying it's as easy as tying your shoes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, working full-time availability. This keeps coming out. A lot of us may be thinking about getting different jobs at the same time. We're all just trying to bounce around, feeling insecure maybe on certain types of jobs. Someone's saying hospitality, like think about how you treat others when they're in your house, or like your family when you go to like events or things, like for friends, how you're treating people. Somehow it can show you like an open book of yourself to reflect more on this, like your passions, your skills, how they're coming off or just like naturally being thrown into conversations, into the synchronicities you're experiencing, even when you're just going to the grocery store getting coffee or Starbucks or something, like you want to get your little chicken fillet, I don't know. It's small synchronicities showing you when you're on the wrong path and when you're on the positive path. Some of you aren't even like that. I'm throwing those